Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my December TBR. And we're not just doing our regular old TBR jar, where I made a little game and with a little dice popper thing. Look, it's a cute little starfish. It came in a 2-pack. I really wanted the turtle one. So the turtle one is at the house and the starfish one is here at the apartment. So I made a little rolling game, like a dice game. It's called Once Upon a Roll, and I will kind of go through what to expect. It's the first time doing this. It's not insanely original, but I just thought I would like try something different than just doing the TBR every time, TBR jar every time. But the TBR jar can be incorporated into this, but let me just explain. So there's a dice, I'll put it up on the screen so you can follow along with me. So if I roll a 1, it's the TBR jar. That's for the prompt jar. If I roll a 2, it's a random number spinner, and that number will just coordinate to my Goodreads TBR. And then obviously if it's not out yet or whatever, I'll just roll again for that, or not roll again, I'll spin again for a new number. And then if I roll a 3, it's a genre spinner. So I will be able to pick any book I want off my TBR from the chosen genre. And then number 4 is, if I roll a 4, I get, I roll again for an odd equals a standalone, or a even equals a series. So continuing or starting the series. And then 5 is a chaos die. So 5, I roll again, and then we go down to the chaos twist table. And there are options there. So if I roll a 5, I roll again. If I get a 1, I add 1 extra book to my TBR. So I'm usually going to do 5, so I have to do 6. If I go a 2, I have to remove 1 book I've already chosen. If I do a 3, I have this new thing called like bottom 20 blitz, where I have to pick a book off of the bottom 20 of my TBR. So the 20 that have been on my TBR the longest. If I roll a 4, someone else chooses a book for me, which I'll have to like put this in later because I'm usually home alone filming these. Number 5, read a book published more than 5 years ago. I guess I could text someone. I could text people. Yeah, so if I roll 5, read a book published more than 5 years ago. Or 6, pick the lowest rated book on your TBR. And then if I roll it, for going back to the dice key, if I roll a 6, it's a free choice. I can pick any book I want. So this is exciting. It's a little more variety of things in picking my TBR. So we are picking for December festive month, which I'm very excited about. All right. So without further ado, maybe in the future I will like set up a camera so you actually see what I roll. But for now, you're just going to have to trust me that I'm telling you the correct thing. Because if I guess I could turn it, but okay. Do like a little clearance one. Okay, so we should name our starfish and our turtle, but yeah, let me know. All right, first roll, 2, random number spinner. Okay, I have a wheel. I have about 135, I believe, books on my TBR. So I just quickly Googled a spinner wheel for that. So okay, let's see. What do we get? What do we get? 73. Okay, let's see what number 73 is on my Goodreads TBR. Okay, that was way too hard to get the app or like on my phone for Goodreads to show me like my list numbered. I had to actually go on my laptop and do it. So that was like really annoying. But we found out what 73 was, and it was Breathless by Jennifer Naveen. I think this is like an age gap or second chance romance. Yeah, I think it's a second chance romance. Which, you know, I'm going to be all about it. Yeah, second chance romance. These two, like, are best friends, decide to have sex, like, just to, like, I guess do it with someone they trust or something. And then suddenly the girl has to move away. Yeah, and I think they meet up again later in life. So, love a second chance romance. So, yes, our first TBR for December is Breathless. Nice. All right, let's go on. Hopefully it doesn't take as long to do the other ones. For you, it was just a couple minutes. It was like seconds, but for me, it was minutes to get Goodreads not even to cooperate at all. All right, let's go for the next one. 4, series or standalone. Okay, so if it's a 6, so we're even. Series. Okay, so I get to choose any continuation of series that I want. All right, I'm going to do the next book in the Cursed Kingdom series, and I already have it. I bought all of these on ebook. It is called Beloved and, let's see here. Cursed Kingdom book number 4 is what I'm going to choose, and that is Blood and Beloved. So this is the last one I believe that's out, and it came out quite a while ago, so I'm scared. It came out in 2023. So, and the other ones like came out very close together, so I'm like very scared that this one's going to leave me like wanting more immediately, and I'm not going to be able to read anymore because it's not out, and I don't think there's any announcements for the next one to come out, like book number 5. But I really like this series. So yeah, Blood and Beloved, the 4th book in the Cursed Kingdom series, which is my first reverse harem, which I really enjoyed, is going to be the next one I read in that series. So hopefully it won't be the last one I read in that series, because the author hasn't really, Ember Blackthorn hasn't really said anything about the 5th book. So I hope this is not like a Game of Thrones situation where I just wait forever and it never comes out. Anyway. So I've been kind of like saving this one because I don't know, like there's no news on the 5th book. So, but I do want to know what happens. So we're going to go with that one, and we'll see if it leaves me brokenhearted or not. 2, again, yes, another random number generator. Okay, good thing I left the number up. Another random number generator. $102. Okay, so that's pretty far down my TBR. Let's see what it is. Okay, so 102 is Fake Skating by Lynn Painter, this is her new book. And I actually already have this one like checked out on Libby, but I was also like getting like tensed about being able to get to it in November. So yes, I will just move that over. That kind of relieves some pressure off me. So this is, I liked like Better Than the, like, which one is it? Better Than the Movies, Just Like the Movies. Whatever the first one was, I liked. The sequel I didn't like. So we'll see with this one. But I think it's a fake date. A childhood sweethearts reunite in hockey-loving town where romance is set to heat up the ice. Okay, eye roll. Icebreaker meets Better Than the Movies. And yeah, and I think, yeah, so it's I guess second chance romance. And I think it's fake date as well, though. Yeah, they're doing a fake date too. So like fake date is really hit or miss for me, mostly miss, but we will see. I like the first, like Better Than the Movies. So we're gonna try out Fake Skating by Lynn Painter for our 3rd book. Next roll. 3, okay, something new. Genre spinner. Okay, let's see. So we have a spinner with a bunch of different genres here, and I accidentally spun it already, so we're gonna redo it. But okay, let's see. Let's see what we get. Poetry. I don't read poetry. I don't have any poetry on my TBR. So yeah, let's spin again because I don't have that. Poetry is not for me. A nonfiction. Okay, I know what I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read Sister Wives by Christine Brown. So let me explain. Or Sister Wife, I think it's called. The show Sister Wives is a guilty pleasure of mine that I watch because it's like a freaking train wreck. And I also do find like very fringe family dynamics interesting. I find it very interesting to watch, and like cults and all of that. So I do find that show very interesting. And you know, there's a lot of drama on it. So it is a guilty pleasure of mine. And one of the ex-wives came out with a book recently. And I want to read it. I want the tea. And yeah, let's just read Sister Wives by Christine Brown Woolley. Yeah. I just want to read it. Last roll. 4. What is 4? I don't remember. Series or standalone again. Okay, cool. All right, so even or odd. So if we get a even, it's a series. 6, so another series. Ooh, boy. Another series. Book in a series. What do I need to read? What do I need? What do I want? So there's quite a few series that the second book would be the next book I would read. And I'm a bit torn. I'm kind of torn between The Traitor Queen by Daniel L. Jensen or Rule of the Aurora King by Natasha Tooley. Those are both books 2. Rule of the Aurora Queen, which is Trial of the Sun Queen, is the first book. That's a completed series. That's like 4 books, and it's already completed. Traitor Queen is a completed story in those 2, but the books keep going. But that story is completed with that couple in that book. So completed story or completed series? Like, which one do I keep going with? Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is hard. Okay, I will leave it up to Libby. We'll see which one has the higher rating. I think it's probably going to be Traitor Queen. It's probably going to have the higher rating. Oh, I really don't know. Okay, let's just not Libby. Goodreads will decide. Okay. All right, so the Traitor Queen has 4.22 ratings on Goodreads, which is very high. All right, let's see what the other one says. All right, so Rule of the Aurora King has 3.96, which is also very good, but it doesn't quite beat the Traitor Queen, which is the second book in the Bridge Kingdom series. So let's continue with that series, which is a completed story, so that's nice. So we'll read the Traitor Queen as our 5th book. I feel like this game is helping me move forward with series instead of starting a bunch of series. So that number 4 is a very valuable number to roll. All right, so we're going to be reading The Traitor Queen. We're going to be reading Breathless. We're going to be reading Sister Wife. We're going to be reading Blood and Beloved. And the last one was what? And the last one was Fake Skating. So we are continuing 2 series, which is very good. We are reading 2 standalones, which is good too, and then 1 nonfiction. I really only have a handful of nonfiction on my TBR. So yeah, I only read a handful every year. So it'll be nice to wrap up the year with a nonfiction. So we'll see what that's all about. So I think that's a pretty well-rounded TBR. That's all for me. Down below in the description box, you'll find all the books I mentioned here and a bunch of other things like my Goodreads, my wish list, my Bookstagram, all down there. And I'll see you next time. Bye.